Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Beauty Signature. If this is the first time of visiting my channel, please use the subscribe button below and subscribe. And my topic of discussion today is China citizenship. Yeah, I chose to discuss China citizenship today because a lot of people have been asking me, do China give citizenship? How do they go about it? And that's why I've chosen to discuss it today. Please watch till the end of the video to get yourself educated, to know if they give. Okay, first thing to let you know is that there is no dual citizenship in China. Yes, what I mean by dual citizenship is you can't hold the nationality of another country and at the same time hold the nationality of China. Even as a Chinese, if you're a Chinese, you're born outside the country, maybe in like America or Canada, and you're given the nationality there by birth, you can't hold a passport of China. You can't be a citizen of China and at the same time be a citizen of America. So if you are taking up American citizenship, that means you are going to denounce your citizenship as a Chinese. So that is one thing. And the other thing I want you to know is that China don't give citizenship. For kind of law, they have the highest population in the world, the most populated country in the world. They are 3 times the population of Africa. So you don't expect them to start adding people to their population. That's not possible. So they don't give citizenship. But what they do give is permanent residence. So but the permanent residency, it comes in with conditions before you can get them. And one of the conditions of getting a permanent residence, it's you, according to, I'm on the site now because I don't want to say things that are not accurate, so I want to give it to you the way the site said it. Okay, according to Article 6, foreigners applying for resident permits in China must abide by Chinese law, be in good health, without any criminal records, and must at least meet one of the following requirements. So here are the requirements. Number 1, it's having made direct investment in China with stable operation and a good tax-paying record for 3 successive years. 2, having been holding the post of Deputy General Manager, that is, you being employed by a Chinese company, or a Chinese company, and you have gotten to that level of Deputy General Manager, Deputy Factory Director, or Associate Professor in a university. Associate Research Fellow, and other associate senior titles of professional posts for at least 4 successive years, with a minimum period of residence in China for 3 cumulative years within 4 years and with a good tax-paying record. That's 2. 3, having made a great and outstanding contribution to and being specially needed by China. That means you must have have that people, how do I put it? You must have done something that has made you outstanding, and the Chinese people really want you in their country because they feel you are important to them. As that. Therefore, being the spouse or unmarried child under 18 years of a person with reference to the item 1, 2, 3. That's if you're the spouse, that's the husband or the wife, or the child below 18 years of an associate professor, deputy factory director, deputy general manager, or have invested. That means maybe you have a parent in China that has invested in the Chinese government, in the China government, and has obtained that permanent resident permit. Is a deputy general manager, deputy factory director, or associate professor, or you are a wife or a husband or a child to this person, then yes, you can also be given the permanent resident permit. Being the spouse of a Chinese citizen or of a foreigner with permanent residence permit. That means if your mother is a Chinese or your father is a Chinese, you can have the permanent resident permit, but you can't be a citizen. They can't give you the citizenship, but they can give you the resident permit. That means that is if you are holding the nationality of another country. If maybe one of your parents is from China and the other one is from another country, if you are holding the nationality of the other country, you can't be a citizen of China, but they can give you the permanent resident permits. That's number 5. Being the spouse of a Chinese citizen or of a foreigner with permanent residence status in China in a married relationship for at least 5 years, with at least 5 successive years of residence in China, and at least 9 months of residence in China each year, and having stable source of subsistence and a dwelling place. Let me explain that paragraph, that part 5. It means if you are a spouse of a Chinese citizen, that means you are marrying a Chinese man or a Chinese woman, and you guys have been married for 5 years, and you have a record that states that you have lived in China for 5 years, and within that 5 years you have been in China for each year at least 9 months each year. That means you reside in China. They want you to reside in China. You are not residing outside, so you can't be shuffling and going. So you have to be in China each year at least 9 months. You must show that you stay in China for each year 9 months. Then having a stable place and source of income. That's what that means. Okay. And part 6, being an unmarried person under 18 years old turning to his parents, or being a person who is above 60 years old who has no direct relative abroad and is turned to any direct relative in China and has stayed in China for at least 5 years, with at least 9-month residence in China each year, and has stable source of income and a dwelling place. Then, and the Article 7 now analyzed the part of the investors in China. Like, you are a foreigner. I said if you have an investment in China, you can apply for the permanent residence permit, and they can give you, but with a condition, because anyone can just come. I can just come and open a shop and I say I'm an investor, I'm investing. So they just don't give to any investors. There is condition for it. The condition is, number 1, in the case of investment in any industry encouraged under the catalog for guidance of foreign investment industry, at least $500,000 in total. $500,000 in total. 2, in the case of investment in the western area of China or any key county under poverty reduction and development program, at least $500,000 in total. That means that is the worth of your investments. Then 3, in the case of investments in the central area of China, at least $1 million in total. $1 million in total. That is what your investment worth before they can give you. In the case of investment in China, as in China as a whole, at least $2 million in total. Okay. In Article 8, in the case of a foreigner under Item 2 of the paragraph of Article 6, that's Item 2, for the entity in which he holds a post must be any of the following. That's for the part where they said you have to be an associate professor, a deputy general director, or a senior. You have to hold a high post in a company. These are the conditions for that. An institution subordinate to any department of the state council or to the people's government at the provincial level. 1. 2. A key college or university. 3. An enterprise or government sponsored institution implementing a key engineering project or major scientific research projects of the state. Or 4. A high-tech enterprise foreign invested enterprise, foreign invested enterprise in encouraged fields, technologically advanced enterprise with foreign investment, or export oriented enterprise with foreign investment. And Article 9, the applicant shall faithfully fill in the form of application for foreigners permanent residence in China and submit the following materials: 1. A copy of his valid passport or other certificates that may be used instead of the passport. 2. A health certificate issued by a health quarantine agency designated by the Chinese government or by a foreign health quarantine agency recognized by the relevant Chinese embassy or consulate. 3. A certificate of no criminal records in the country concerned as issued by the relevant Chinese embassy or consulate. 4. 4 recent full-face color passport 2x2 each bareheaded of the applicant. And 5. Other relevant materials provided herein. Okay, so these are the criteria needed, the things needed. You have to be in this category before you can be given the permanent China permanent residence permits. Yes, permanent resident permits. Don't mind me. English is hard here. It's not my fault. We're in China. We don't speak English. So pardon my English. At times if I background, it's part of it. Yeah. So that's for those who have been asking questions. I hope I've been able to answer your question. There is no citizenship in China. Here is not like Canada or US, where you live for a specific amount of years and you go ask for resident permit or you seek asylum. This place is not like that. Yeah, you can seek asylum with the UN, but you are not given China citizenship. There is no citizenship in China, and for you to get the permanent residence permit, it's very, very tedious. It's not an easy one. I don't see myself applying for these things because I don't know if I can meet up with any of the criteria here. I don't know if I'm going to get that amount. And this is where I'm going to draw the curtain for today. This is where I conclude my discussion for today. And please, if you have not subscribed, please, I am begging again, please help me subscribe. Please, I need subscribers. Subscribe, please. I'm begging. I'm not forcing you. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. And if there's any questions you want to know, you want to ask, anything you want to know about China, maybe there's anything at all you want me to discuss about, please just drop it at the comment section below. There's a comment section below. My WhatsApp people, don't come and drop the comments on my WhatsApp. Please drop it here. I need it here. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.